Fala, galera, estamos de volta aí diretamente de onde a gente parou com o joguinho da Agatha Christie. Vamos falar com essa mina aqui. Ah, dá pra olhar, não. Nossa senhora.
This woman appears to be a smoker.
Ah, não diga, parece que ela é uma fumante. Sério mesmo. Tá, tem um cigarro. Deixa eu ver mais um aqui. Ah, dá pra olhar o resto. Achei que só dava pra olhar ela. Tá um cinzeiro cheio de pontas de cigarro e uma caixinha de fósforo.
She's a big smoker. She must have been a customer at the tobacco shop.
Tá, ela já deve ter comprado muito ali na lojinha de tabaco. Então vamos falar com ela. Não vou perguntar o preço do negócio. Não vou perguntar o
Did you
relacionamento
know
dela com a
Alice
vítima.
Asher well?
And for starters, who are you?
I'm Hercule Poirot,
Ah,
the detective.
era ele, ela falou que era o detetive.
You're foreign, that's for sure, with your accent and your odd way about you. And you're here about Alice's murder, I suppose. Well, I've nothing to say to you.
Did you speak to the victim yesterday?
No, I never saw her.
Please try and help me, madame.
Why should I help you? For your beautiful moustache? Heh. Come on, move along now. You're scaring away my customers.
Please, do not be ridiculous.
A mulher chata, cara. Tá zombando aí o bigode do cara. Eu tenho 3 opções. Acusar ela de estar mentindo. Dizer que a vítima, né, vinha aqui ver ela. E dizer que ela ia na loja de
I know
tabaco.
that you went to the tobacco shop yesterday.
Well,
It is your duty to tell me if you saw something unusual.
who do you think you are telling me what to do? Get away from my stall!
Que mulher chata, cara. Não sei o que eu tenho que falar. Eu vou encher o saco dela. Fala, 20 vezes.
You again? I've nothing to say.
Piranha, vou derrubar tuas coisas aqui, vai ver só. Ah, dá pra me mudar aqui. Tá. Ela vende frutas e vegetais, ela fuma e ela provavelmente foi cliente na lojinha. É que mulher escrota, cara. E agora, o que eu tenho que fazer? Eu tenho que olhar aqui ao redor. Não tem mais o que olhar.
Strawberries, 6p a pound!
Será que eu devia ter falado outra coisa pra ela?
Oh, you again? I've nothing to say.
Mulher escrota. Vou ver se é o engomadinho. Se eu não entendo pra dizer.
Hey, Poirot. Is the greengrocer causing trouble? I'll sort her out.
No, please, leave her, Chief Inspector. I'll get her to talk later.
I found the victim's niece. She's waiting for you in the back of the shop.
Thank you, mon ami. I'll question her.
Tá, ele achou a sobrinha da vítima, ela tá lá nos fundos da loja. Então vamos lá. Só pra tirar esse negócio.
Jap had the body removed out of respect for the victim's niece. His attention is commendable.
Tá, eles tiraram o corpo em respeito à sobrinha dela. Vamos bisoiar ela primeiro.
Is her grief sincere?
Tá, se ela está realmente sincera. Tá.
She appears to be very upset.
Tá, ela parece
She's
estar
dressed
realmente
in mourning.
chateada. Tá
She looks
vestida
fragile.
de luto, ela parece frágil. Ok. Isso tá muito nessa mesmo.
You were very fond of your aunt, am I right?
She was the only family I had since my mother died.
Tá. Ela era a única família que ela tinha depois que a mãe dela morreu.
Your aunt did not have any children, is that correct?
No. She was separated from her
Tá,
husband.
ela era separada do...
What do you think about Franz Asher, your aunt's husband?
He never left her alone. Poor aunt. She used to drop by all the time and make a scene.
Tá, ele aparecia aqui pra encher o saco dela e fazer uma cena. Cara, acho que vou botar isso.
Was your aunt afraid of her husband?
He shouted a lot, but she wasn't afraid of him. Why, he used to slink away when she turned on him. He was afraid of her, if you like.
Sim.
Did your aunt enjoy good health?
She had a bad throat, but she was well cared for by a doctor in London.
Tá, ela era cuidada.
Does Franz Asher work?
All he's done for years is drink and gamble, but he used to be a very good cabinet maker.
What does he live on?
My aunt used to give him 5 shillings a week.
Tá. Eu não entendi se foi uma parte do cara, mas pelo que eu vi, ele só postava que estava bebendo. E que ela tinha algum problema que eu não consegui ler o que era, mas que ela estava sendo tratada por um médico em Londres. Ok, isso explica aquele negocinho de remédio que a gente achou. Perguntar se a tia tinha razão para
Why did she support such a goods for nothing?
He was her husband. She couldn't leave him with nothing.
I understand. You have been of great assistance, mademoiselle. Please take this young lady home.
My pleasure.
Well, this Franz Asher does not seem to be quite so dangerous as Jab says. And since Alice Asher gave him money regularly, it was not in his interest to kill her.
Tá, então a mulher dava dinheiro pra ele regularmente, então fazia sentido ele querer matar ela. A não ser que ele quisesse mais. Mas como ninguém levou dinheiro, não faz muito sentido realmente. A tia era a única família. Ela confirma que o marido dela era violento, mas ele tinha medo da esposa e ela dava para ele 5 shillings pela semana. Ok. O que ele fazia? Achar agora o marido. O que ela estava fazendo quando foi morta? Tem um pacotinho de cigarro perto da mão da vítima. Ela só tinha uma pancada, né, atrás da cabeça. Deixa eu ver. Tá, ela estava pegando
The
o
murderer
cigarro
probably
da
pretended to be a customer.
prateleirazinha.
He hit the shopkeeper from behind as she turned around to serve him.
Tá. Provavelmente ela estava tentando pegar alguma coisa por algum cliente, né? E ele acertou ela.
We have to wait for him to sleep it off. He's all yours, Poirot. There are a few things I need to check.
There must be some way of sobering him up.
I wonder what his wife used to do. He must have scared the customers away.
Tá, esse é o...
He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up.
Ah, já sei. Pega lá o vinagre que tá lá fora. Vou roubar o vinagre daquela bruxa, não é escrota. É que ela não fala comigo, eu roubo o vinagre dela.
Strawberry!
A bottle of poor quality vinegar. The smell. A bottle
Não
of...
vai pegar, não? Pô, achei que dava pra pegar. Como é que eu vou deixar ele acordado?
Strawberries! Get your delicious...
Dash! A puddle! How clumsy.
Como é que eu vou deixar o cara sóbrio? Será que tem café lá dentro? No negocinho da vítima? Ah, tem.
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
Ah, não quero saber disso. Não dá pra fazer um café não, moço.
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
Ai, cara chato. Não cliquei aí. Não, pelo visto não dá pra pegar a caneca. Como é que eu vou deixar esse cara sóbrio? Tá, ele não trabalha. Um alcoólatra, fica violento, agressivo e temperamental. Ah, ele dropou uma coisa. Não, realmente. Ou é, não, é só a porta. Acho que é a porta. Dá pra ver alguma coisa ali. Ah.
It's Alice Asher's notebook. Ah, that's interesting.
Ah, cara, não vi o que era.
Bodley. Mary Drower was telling the truth. Mrs. Asher regularly gave... It's Alice Asher's notebook. Ah, that's interesting. It probably contains information about her possible debtors and creditors.
Tá, é o livro de caixa da senhora. Provavelmente tem a linha de crédito, débito que ela faz.
Bodley. The fruit seller has debts too. She will probably be more cooperative thanks to this piece of information. Mary Drower was telling the truth. Mrs. Asher regularly gave money to her alcoholic husband. A box of new stockings.
Tá, meia calça. Só. Ah, agora será que eu consigo pegar o... A vizinha devia 10 pesos pra mim. Vamos ver se agora eu consigo pegar o vinagre.
Strawberry!
A bottle of poor quality vinegar. The smell could awaken the dead.
Então vou tentar lá de novo, fazer um café. É a única coisa que eu consigo pensar em eu deixar ele acordado.
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
Para de falar que ela era simples, já entendi.
is not in any condition to be questioned.
Fazer isso, senhor. Estão querendo demais pra mim. Não tem nada aqui, acho que
Nothing suggests any sign of a fight.
tá. Não é isso. Caraca. Agora é essa. Podia dar pra pegar o Vianheim, né? Tenta falar com a Audi. E agora? Acusar elas de ter vendido as frutas ruins, né? Ou acusar elas de ter matado a mulher?
Your fruit is rotten.
What? A foreigner dares to say that?
According to the victim's account book, you owed her £10 for tobacco and magazines.
That's a lie. She owed me £1. I swear.
Now, please be so kind as to explain this.
Look at my account book. Alice owed me £11 for fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one at mine. She owed me £1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
That is quite enough. Your account book has saved you, but I might ask Chief Inspector Japp to throw you in the cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks your entries. Do you want to go to prison?
Prison? Now that's not fair. I haven't done nothing.
In that case, I am counting on your full collaboration.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
Ah, agora sim nessa.
Listen,
piranha.
I didn't kill Alice, I swear. But it's true that I did go to the shop yesterday.
At what time?
Ela disse que foi lá na lojinha
6
ontem e
o'clock.
matou ela.
She left me a note saying she wanted some strawberries if I got some. I received them late, about 6. So I took them over to her.
Tá, ela deixou bilhete.
But
não
you
queria
did not
morar,
see her.
porque ela- depois
She
ela olhou
wasn't
pra ela e
in the
não
shop,
fez
so I
nada.
just put the strawberries on the counter and left.
Tá, ela disse que a mulher não tava na loja, ela deixou ele na bancada e saiu. Vamos perguntar
Did
se
you
ela
see
viu,
anything unusual in the shop?
sabe, alguma
No.
coisa fora do comum.
Well, maybe one thing. There was always a railway guide on the counter. Alice didn't sell them. Maybe it's the customer who left it there.
Tá, disse que
You
viu
were
o
not
guia
around?
já ali.
I thought Alice had just gone to get her medicine from her room and that she'd be straight back.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough. She used to take it a lot.
Who do you think killed her?
France. Her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after her for something. Well, he's a foreigner. Sorry, sir. What I mean is he's German. That's even worse.
Did you see Franz Asher enter the tobacco shop late yesterday afternoon?
Well, no. But at that time of the day, the streets are packed, and I have better things to do than watch her shop.
Tá, eu acho que foi o marido dela, que ele tava sempre atrás dela pra alguma coisa. Ok. Ah, ela falou que, na verdade, quem devia dinheiro pra ela era a vítima, não ela. Aqui. Isso tá ficando... Ah, agora eu posso pegar.
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
Take it. It's what Alice used to sober up her husband. But try not to empty the bottle.
Ok, peguei. Eita. Tá, peraí. Eu já vou fazer isso. Deixa eu só acordar.
Stop!
Vou acordar ele. Ver o que mais ele tem a dizer. Cadê o...
Before questioning Asher, I have to define the time of the crime. This information may be useful during the
Tá,
interrogation.
então vamos ver a linha do tempo, né, do crime. Ok. Ela foi vista 5h30 pelo cliente. E ela levou a fruta às 6 da... Não? Então, põe aqui. Não. Ah. Ela foi morta entre 5h30 e 11 da noite. Ok. Vamos reduzir ainda mais isso. Ela disse que levou um negocinho às 6 da manhã. Não, 6 da noite. Então ela foi morta entre 5h30 e 6 horas da noite.
Is not in any condition to be
Ah,
questioned.
tá. Agora eu posso dar um negócio pra ele. Ok. Porra, mataram ela em um intervalo de meia hora.
Mes amis, I can say without a doubt that poor Mrs. Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's rather bold.
I've been talking to the neighbours, and
No one's seen anything? Or rather, it's anything and everything. Am I wrong?
Tá,
Não.
ninguém viu nada. Nenhum
Yeah.
vizinho viu nada.
We must grill this villain Asher before he falls asleep again.
Vamos entrevistar agora um. Vamos dar uma bisoiada no gigante.
This man is in rather a bad state.
Tá com o lábio cortado, tá com o olho roxo. Calas nas mãos. Com a roupa rasgada.
This man has been fighting and he smells of alcohol.
Tá, ele disse que ele tava numa luta e tá cheirando álcool. Vamos falar com ele. Vamos perguntar o que ele tava
What were
fazendo
you
com o
doing
tempo.
yesterday at the time of the crime?
can't recall.
Não lembro.
Come on, my friend. Try to remember. It is important.
I'm really sorry, sir, but I don't remember a thing.
I see. But maybe you do remember threatening to kill your wife?
So what? You shouldn't take things so seriously, sir. Nothing but empty threats. We didn't get on all that badly.
Are you often involved in fights?
I don't know what you mean.
Tá, ele falou que ele ameaçou matar a esposa e disse que foram falsas acusações que não significavam nada. Vamos. Tá, ele com certeza
Asher,
ele brigou com
look
alguma
me
coisa.
in the eye and tell me that you were in a fight.
I'm looking. No, I wasn't in a fight.
You are right. Looking at the state of you, you did not defend yourself. So someone gave you a good beating.
A beating? No way. All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. You see the state of him.
Very interesting. Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything. Yesterday afternoon, I met Roderick Tanner. We'd bet on a dog fight together.
An illegal bet, naturally.
Yes, sir. Our dog won. Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me my share.
And you fought about it. What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed my wife.
Ok, ele disse que estava apostando em cachorro, em corrida de cachorro com outro cara
Asher's
aí,
alibi appears
na
to
hora
be
que-
confirmed. All the same, I'm going to call and check that he
Yeah,
did
well,
have a
that's
fight with this Tanner on the afternoon of the murder. You can never trust this sort of chap.
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to beat his wife.
But he is not very educated. It certainly was not him who wrote the letter signed ABC. Let's resume, Hastings. We know the murderer pretended to be a customer. He did not kill her for money, that appears to be certain.
I agree with you on that point.
And the murderer left an ABC guide as a signature. Therefore, it's likely he wrote the letter.
Indeed, but that doesn't explain why and how he did it.
You are quite right. Why he did it is a mystery. But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
Ok, o assassino então disse pra ela que era um cliente, né, que queria alguma coisa, um cigarro da parte de trás, e deu uma porrada nela. Caraca, a reconstrução, gente, que maneiro.
The killer enters the shop. Mrs. Asher turns around to greet her customer. The murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her.
Dá uma porrada nela e larga o ABC aberto.
He then places the ABC upside down before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Foi isso. Cara, que maneiro, esse jogo tá muito bonito.
Asher has a strong alibi and we don't have any other suspect. But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts. She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She wasn't owed money. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it, the murderer is insane.
And I fear that we had not heard the last of him.
I hope you're wrong for once.
Bien, let's go back to London. If we hurry, we should catch the 7:02 train. Are you coming?
No, unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
See you soon, then. Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home. There's nothing for us here.
Tá, de acordo com eles, ninguém teria motivo pra matar a senhorazinha.
Well, do you have any idea about the killer's identity?
The crime was committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious eyes. He has a slight limp on the right foot and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
Poirot!
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what the murderer looks like, nor where he lives, nor how to set hands upon him.
What shall we do, then?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Do not be so impatient, Hastings. The killer will manifest himself soon enough.
I thought I heard the postman. Maybe there's some news.
I would go and see.
Tá, ele fez uma brincadeira falando que ele não era nenhum Sherlock Holmes, que ele não sabia como que o assassino era, nem onde morava, nem por que ele fez isso. E que cedo ou tarde o cara ia aparecer novamente. Ele ia olhar o jornal para ver o que ele achava. Esse jogo tá muito divertido. E esse vídeo vai ficar por aqui, gente, já tá muito grande. Eu vou continuar fazendo os videozinhos, espero que vocês estejam gostando da série, comentem o que vocês estão achando e até a próxima, valeu!